be real with yourself. Nothing else matters at the end of the day. TrennyyRayy, hey, hey. I love all my people. Yes, sir. To the ones who don't love me, I still show love to you.
Hey, I try so hard, I can't take it. All my life I've been trying to make it. They push me down, but it saved me. That's why I'm on my knees and I pray. I try so hard, I can't take it. I'm looking to God to solve my problems, pouring out what's deep in me. Open up to Him, let's be honest. You will find peace, you will see. Father, forgive me, 'cause I don't know how much time I got. When God take me home, will God lead me home? I just gotta believe it in my soul. Father, forgive me, 'cause I don't know how much time I got. Will God take me home? Will God lead me home? He got me reading scriptures from the book, they think I'm gone. He sat me down, said I can change who He put me on. Now all jokes aside, now it's time to let it ride. Most of my life's been chained and bound. Ain't on my thought they was lost, can be found. Here at this altar, I'm laying it down tonight. Ooh. Most of my life's been chained and bound. Ain't on my thought they was lost, can be found. Here at this altar, I'm laying it down tonight. I'm crying now.
Hey, it's your boy Agenda here. You're now tuning in live to Play That Music Review Show, hosted by TrennyyRayy. You got this, boy.
I'm DJ Polo.
And I'm Blacklight.
And we are Tokyo-ish Reviews. Y'all are now tuned in to Play That Music Review Show, man. Y'all ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Yo, Play That Music Review Show. Your boy TrennyyRayy. Yeah, it's your boy Big John 615. Time to eat.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Gino White, man, and I'm representing Pulaski, Tennessee. And you're now tuned in to the Play That Music Review Show with your boy TrennyyRayy. That right.
Yo, what's happening? This is Mr. Wilson, Sanctified Music Group. Hey, play that hit.
If it ain't going with a big dog, stay on the post.
You're now listening to Play That Music Review Show.
Be patient, alright? Quit tripping, it's coming. But just remember, this is only temporary, bro. Things do get better. Love you, bro.
Yo, 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 yo. TrennyyRayy. TrennyyRayy. What's up? It's the Play That Music Review Show. If you don't already know, man, we got a special guest tonight, my brother. When we do this tour with called Each One Reach One, we're gonna talk a little bit about that also. We got a bunch of stuff we're gonna get into tonight, man. Books, movies, short films, music. My best friend also that's coming on the screen. So we're just gonna give a applause for my brother, Zachary Oneal Outzen. I'm just blessed that he's able to come on the show tonight, take his time, you know. Everybody's got things they do in their life, and we just, you know, it's just a blessing, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him on here. What's up, man?
What's up, buddy? What's up?
Thank you. You doing all right?
Yes.
How's your night going, bro?
It's all right. We here. I've never heard of the alternative being better. So
yeah, we've come a long way, ain't we?
yes, it's the
long way, man. From talent shows.
Competitive. I was about to say the competitive style more of a friendly competition.
Yeah.
I think it was always friendly though. There was always a friendliness to it. I don't think it was never maliciousness.
No.
But definitely always definitely there was a competitiveness to the start for sure.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get up into some of this. So a lot of people, if you're watching and you're new to Zach, he's got a 3-part series, and it's called The Demise of a Dreamer. Okay. The 3 parts of it is The Demise of a Dreamer, which was the first one he did. That's already released. It's on YouTube. You can look it up. It's a short film that he directed, and I also co-directed with him. It's a story that Mr. Zach wrote. He's also got a book, which is not to that, but he's got a book also called Woody Wonderland, which we're going to get into that later also.
Woody Wonderful.
Yeah, Woody Wonderful. The second part of his series was called Dreamer, which is what interview is about today. And then the third part, which will be on in the future, called The Demise. So he's got a little work to do, and he's already been doing a lot of work. So we're going to get into it. The Demise, it's the second part of the series. There will also be a visual based on the second part of this series. I don't know when the filming will be started for that. We'll discuss that. We'll figure out the dates. Is there anything you want to add on that, bro?
No, I mean that basically covers it. You know, I think we'll get into everything that.
So, what made you start the series?
I mean, it all. You know, the first two tracks, and those will actually be on the second one. The first 2 tracks that was done for the entire thing, which turned out to will be used as, you know, the final tracks from Chaka. So the first 2 tracks, when I made them, you know, kind of felt like a depart of sorts.
Yeah, like your old self.
You know, well, when you play them back, you know, it just kind of feels like, okay, somebody is saying, you know, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is, you know, this is what he would leave with.
Yeah.
This is it. It felt like, okay, you know, what else is he going to come back and say, you know, for starters, as far as what, you know, originally started. And then, you know, also there's the, you know, the timing, of course, you know, there was already something that existed, you know, as far as, it was already in the works as far as, you know, it's leaning towards more of wanting to just be Zach. Because, you know, the concept behind the whole series is Zachary versus Chaka, which of course, you know, is my old moniker.
Yeah.
But when I wrote the book came out and was out struggling in the same time frame that those two songs were being wrote and recorded. So that is what really got the end of Chaka like really brewing. It had been in the works since he's been back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's existed. You know, it's existed since he started. And you know, and that's what the whole thing's about. Because you know,
Almost
the
like
first
my
one,
album, it was like a new beginning. We were new creatures, almost to that sense. I feel it.
correct. You know, because you know, even though there's 3 albums, it's always been about 5 steps. You
Yeah.
know, so it's the first one's identification of the problems of self versus self. The second one is the fight the problems of Zachary versus Chaka.
Yeah.
Third one is acknowledgement of a new problem, and basically, you know, if you alone, you know, basically loneliness and depression is 2 different things. You can be happy with yourself, but if you're alone, you're alone.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's step 3. 4, you know, is the apology. You know, you can't move on from past without, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta handle your business.
Yeah.
So, and then step 5 is, you know, the rise and the demise. So, you're happy to the demise, there's still a rise somewhere. Even, you know, Jesus Christ comes back.
Yeah.
You know, you see what I'm saying? So, everything is all part of the 5 steps. So even though it's total 3 albums, so the first album covered the first 2 steps. The second album covers step 3 and 4.
Which is Dreamer, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And then the demise will cover the final step. So everything will.
And how many songs are on the Dreamer solo album?
The Dreamer album will be 18.
18. That's a lot of music, y'all. You hear me? That's the type of projects that I be doing. You know what I'm saying? Zach knows. Like I be making albums too. Yeah, he makes projects. He makes good
18.
Projects too. For real.
18.
Let me see. Also next week, I see that this is a week before your album releases, that you'll have a new single releasing also, Child of God.
Correct. So it
and
will
there's
be
a story, a short story visualizer for it.
correct. So it will be released a week before the album. So it'll be a week from tomorrow. It'll be out. It'll be trying something different. We're doing a short story visualizer with it. So basically combine literature with music. It will have a short story that is a fictional story that is based off of, you know, a tribute for my grandparents. So big, cool, little neat little story, and we'll see how that works. You know, but that was an interesting one to do. You know, I definitely am excited about that one. It's different.
Y'all be looking for that also, Child of God, which releases a week from tomorrow. So y'all be on the look with that. Also, his album, the Dreamer, which will be released also. A bunch of music, a bunch of great music. You hear me? Give me that thing I be doing with my girlfriend. She be like, he's doing it. Look. But no, me and I keep wanting to call him Chaka, but I ain't trying to do it. Me and Zach, we got a lot of history, man.
Yes.
We
Yes,
grew up.
yes. No, that is that is true. You know, especially I think it's definitely past music at this point. You know, I definitely think it's past music. I think that at this point it's not. You know, if we work together, I don't think it's even work at this point. It's just what we
No.
do at this point. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, it's just what we. This is one of the things that we do together. When we, you know, when we get together. You know, that's also why. You know, I don't think that it's just music even, you know, when it comes to the from a creative standpoint, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because especially with myself, you know, even with the music, it's always about the story, or it's, you know, and the message, and everything's all, you know, some master plan at the end, and it's, you know, it makes sense in my it makes sense in my mind,
Well,
you know.
you've always done your own thing. Like you've always stayed in your own lane, you know, and for you to take time to just, just like with me, like I try to stay in my own lane. You know what I mean? But
Correct,
we vibe, bro. Like peanut butter and jelly. Like my homie, like Chubby Boy. You know Chubby Boy. You know,
correct.
we just vibe, man, and it's hard to get that nowadays. You know, you've actually been in studio with a couple of people, Zaquan being one of them. You know, you got music with him. God rest his soul.
You know.
Bunch of good sessions, man. They ain't gonna go to waste. All that music's gonna be released. We ain't gonna let it sit. Ain't that right?
But no, we have made a lot of songs.
Oh yeah.
I think we have several that have never even made it out of the.
No, we got a
Yeah,
vault, bro. We got a vault. We got a bunch of sitters.
yeah,
You
there
know,
is some
we
that.
probably got like six TrennyyRayy and I would say chocolate, but it ain't chocolate no more. We got TrennyyRayy, six TrennyyRayy, and Zachary Oneal Outzen albums just sitting. Y'all think I'm playing?
Yeah, we need to do a collab project whatever, because I don't think the songs, you know, I'm definitely at that point now. If I
Oh
was ever
yes,
at
we've
if I've
grown
always
so
been at
much.
that if I've always been at that point to an extent or whatever, I definitely just don't enjoy doing songs. I just don't. I like doing projects. I don't enjoy doing a regular music video. I just don't.
Yeah. No, that's
There's
one thing I like
no
about you. Like, if we're doing a music video or something, like we'll actually write out a script. You know, a lot of people they don't do that.
correct.
You
Yeah,
know, I love doing that
I
with you.
don't. I've done a few. You know, I've done a few regular music videos. I just don't. No, I don't enjoy it. There's just no
Yeah,
other way to put it. I just don't. I just don't enjoy it at all.
we got three people watching. What's up? What's up? What up, everybody? Man, we just chilling, skrilling, but
A
we in the
live,
building.
a live, a live performance. You know, video. That'd be different. But as far as like a regular music video type of deal, you know, it's just not. It's not for me. And, you know, that's you know that works for a lot of people. That does it. It doesn't do nothing for me. It's gonna look like crap, because if you're not invested, you're not invested.
Yeah, yeah. That's another thing about people these days. You know, we. It's one thing about going and just recording and just hopping on YouTube beats or whatever you wanted to call it. You know what I'm saying? But like when you really invest, and I mean like paying for these beats, whatever you're getting, you know, you could already be paying for studio time. You know what I mean? But like really investing into it, that way you can put that money into it and release it. And to me now, I mean, it ain't about the money, but it is to the sense of like we all got to survive. You know, God wouldn't make you starve. You know what I'm saying? If he gave you the knowledge of how to eat the correct
Correct.
way. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people lack. They don't put God in the center. and you got to invest in yourself, man. You know, invest in yourself.
Correct.
Invest in yourself, man.
You know,
I can't tell you that because you've invested in yourself a lot.
Yeah, I do think,
You know what I'm
unfortunately, with me in my case, I just think unfortunately it's the social media is kind of what I'm battling against. Is that it is what it
Same
is,
here,
but
bro. Same here.
it is what it is. But I definitely think that I am the type of art that does thrive more in a yesterday time period. It's okay, it is what it is. I'm who God made me to be. I know in my heart and in the most humblest fashion as possible. I know I'm one of the greatest that never heard him. I know, I know it with all my heart. I'm one of the greatest writers breathing. I hear him breathing.
Yeah, you are a good writer.
Breathing.
You are,
Breathing.
and I will say this: he's
breathing. And
Zach
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna win that rap tournament, but I'm
hold
gonna say this: they know I'm there. They know I'm there. They gonna know I'm there. I'm not saying I'm losing either.
I was about to say, hold on. I could take you anywhere, and
I'm not saying I'm losing.
Let's say they got a beat playing. I'm like, hey Zach, go ahead, dude, just spit a little freestyle.
I'm not saying I'm losing either. I'm not saying I'm losing either.
No more. You hear me? For real.
I ain't saying I'm losing either because we can rap it.
Look, I've said it before, bro. Like, I would love to have you and Timmy come on like an interview. You know what I mean? And then have them play 4 or 5 different instrumentals and just have y'all go just off of them. I would love to do that. We could do it on here. You know what I mean? You just gave me an idea.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't saying I'm gonna win that tournament, but I wouldn't say that I would lose either. I ain't seen enough. I ain't seen enough to say that. And I'm talking. It could be amateur. It could be a professional. It could be a Christian rapper. It could be a secular rapper. It could be a rapper that's still trying to figure himself out.
Yeah,
I don't care, TrennyyRayy. And I ain't gonna diss none of them, but I respond to all of them.
Yeah. We got some comments. My girlfriend, Shelly LaRose, she said, "Love you guys. I love your music, Zach. I love the collaborations you have with TrennyyRayy. What I believe you both have in common is you are both deep thinkers and deep feelers, which makes you both great writers." I agree with that.
Thank you.
I agree with that. She loves the Never Giving Up song. She likes that one.
Yeah, I think we should actually bring that into the rotation at some point as far as the performance goes.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I'm glad we sitting here talking about it. I was gonna ask you privately, but are you trying to perform that song the next show?
Yeah, we can.
Let's get it. That's all I needed to hear.
We can.
It's a good song. Jesus knows my pain. Matter of fact, you freestyled that verse. Matter of fact, we did 2 songs that day, back to back, and within 30 minutes, and you freestyled both verses.
Yeah.
Him, and my brother, and White Bread can do it sometimes, but he's got to feel the beat. But him, this man, or is he this way? Am I pointing right? Am I pointing at you?
You're pointing right. You're pointing correctly.
Yeah. He gets down. I'm trying to tell you, y'all slipping. This man can freestyle. This man can freestyle. I'm not even joking.
Like I said, that's the only bad thing about not being a secular rapper is that no one ever gonna diss you or whatever. I wish someone would. That'd be nice. I pray for him. I'd make it positive. I promise. But I still win.
See, you know me. I ain't no battle rapper. But I'm
Man.
not. I'm definitely like I know when to speak and not to speak. It's just like you were saying. I know when I can speak my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not, like I said, I'm not
And I'm
it was,
definitely, I'm
I'm not a
definitely really
battle
good
rapper in this. I'm not in the battle rapper in the
under
sense of,
pressure.
I'm not a battle rapper in the sense of, I'm gonna, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, diss you and disrespect you or whatever, but like in a sense of like competition or whatever, and
I'm
friendly
gonna teach.
competition.
I'm gonna teach you something. That's how
But
I
yeah,
am.
because I always say whatever, like if they bring anyone with them at the end of the day, it's not JC.
It don't make how old you are.
They've already lost. You know what I'm saying? They've already lost. If you bring anyone that's not God, or you bring anything that's not positive, you've already lost. Shoot, I point out what you're good at. If it was an actual battle, I tell you what you're good. I tell you what you're good at, man. I ask God to take the wheel and help us both heal.
He's silly, boy. He's silly. Man,
But
we've done a lot of shows, a lot of music. Was featured in my movie, featured in my music. Just been a true brother in my life, along with a bunch of other people. Man, like we got a an amazing thing happening right now, don't we, Zach? With each one reach one, with
yes,
everyone involved.
that's been very, very, very therapeutic. Is the word
Most definitely.
I'd be using to describe it. It's very therapeutic. You know, it is almost like at this point, uh, the last few public crises made me start to think about that. You know, no matter the time that goes by with those
Yeah.
group of people, and stuff, that's like going back home. You know what I'm saying? It does have that. You know what I mean? That feel to it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of reasons that makes what we do good as far as, from a ministry standpoint and a fellowship standpoint, but just as far as from what I enjoy from it is the feeling of, going back home,
Yeah.
especially with me not being originally from Tennessee and that type of thing. It's definitely a nice feel, especially though I don't even live in Lewisburg no more. So what I
I
do
don't
know
either.
what I do know out here is, yeah, but I'm a lot farther than you, big dog.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a lot farther
I
than you,
know. I
but
know.
I'm literally dolo with you, man.
I ain't too far from you now though, compared to where I was at. I'm gonna have to make my way up there. Well, I'm gonna have to make my way up there anyways to film his second part of the series, y'all. Y'all slip it. You hear me? Y'all need to go watch the first one. He got over 1,000 views on that mug, boy. Ain't that right?
It was no, it was cool. I do
That
have
was fun.
hopes of I do have hopes of the involvement of that, just the visuals in general and just overall some of the ideas as far as the series progresses and comes to a close. It's been a
You know,
long process as far
yeah.
as that whole series. Just lining up a track list for one of those albums is a task. You see what I'm saying? Just you got everything recorded. Just picking the exact order is a task.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. Like, a lot of people don't know, but like when we shot the first version, and yes, I said first version of The Demise of a Dreamer, we actually had to reshoot it because like it wasn't anything we did wrong. We just it didn't go the way it was he saw. So I came back and we reshot it, and then we got the shot he needed. But like that's what he was just saying about taking that time and like the steps. You know,
Correct.
it takes
Correct.
time, man. You might not do something right the first time. It don't mean
Yeah.
give up. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
we went right back at it, did we? Got it
Yeah.
done, didn't we? We stayed up what? How many nights? 2 nights in a row. Not in a back to back, but like the weekend,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
We got it done, did we?
Correct. I mean, because again, because well, I think what makes those interesting because those projects have to be done in a day. They have to be. You know, there's no other way to explain it as far as that tip goes. Because from a creative standpoint in the game, it goes with the vision. You know, the idea, what you did right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the idea is the lesson more, and you know, it's supposed to be all about the character and all about the ideas and on that. You know, again, even though it's based off the movie, it should be a completely different purpose than even though the movie is based off of the music, it should be a completely different purpose than the music, if that makes sense.
Yeah, most
You know,
definitely. It does. You got to have
you know,
everything in its own intertwined line. That way it's still connected to a sense. That's how all my pages are. You know what I mean?
and similar as like, in the album, everything's got its own tone. The first one was dark. The second one is what I say is the most balanced, most, blend. The first one, if I were to describe it as dark, I'd describe this one more as peace. Not too light, not too dark. Some serious songs, some fun ones. Most balanced. Probably my most balanced record to date. The third one would be light. See what I'm saying? Be the funnest one of the series and probably my funnest project overall. The third one, is from a sound standpoint, is designed to be, the dance one of the bunch. While the second one is designed to be more of a blend of bonfire and concert type music. While the first one was designed to be more of that cinematic sound.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So everything does have its own plan there. In the movies is no different. The first one was more for information than it was for entertainment, more to design interest, not necessarily to entertain. While the second one, although it is based off of the music, the second one is still more of a story, more about the story than it is about the music.
Yeah.
We learned about the series from a visual standpoint. We learned about the series' entirety a good bit already. You see what I'm saying? So the second one is designed more as a storyline showcase. Well, the third one should be the most entertaining of the bunch.
The one that's gonna get you and show
Correct.
you.
The third one's gonna be the most entertaining, while the second one should be the best story and should be an acting showcase as far as the second one. The first was more of just an interesting, informative type of piece. The second one, again, I think it should be more about, flexing a little bit what I can do. And as far as from a performance standpoint, as well as a storyline standpoint, while the third one should be more about adding a little bit of the, flash or whatever, to it to just, really entertain or whatever. Because again, it should go with, you're making more of a dance record. And again, I think the second one does kind of get closer to the entertainment, but more from an acting standpoint. I do think the second one should be improved from the overall character standpoint.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You don't want to, even with an album, if it's a series or if it's a short film, you don't want to give them everything on the first run.
Correct.
And that's pretty much what you're giving these people. Like you're telling them, like, hey, watch this, and you're getting ready for the finale. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, it's no different than as far as how I approach the book. So the book are always I always say, because right now I'm working on the second one.
You're in for a ride, pretty much.
Right now I'm working on the second one. And no different than the first one's all about setting up the franchise. You see what I'm saying? They're all about setting up the next one. You got 8 of them. Take your time. It's all one big story. You see what I'm saying? Right now, you got three books to set up your 3 books minimum to set up your ideas, your stories, your characters. There's no reason to get long and length yet. Because at the end of the day, it's about teams.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's no reason to do these 400 pages for one of them. Take your time, make your words count, and tell what needs to be told. It's all one big story. It's meant to develop, meant to take time. Should be a bunch of subplots until it's meant to connect.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And again, all of my stuff, I don't, if everybody has the same interpretation for any of my work, that's a weird world. It's a weird, that's a weird world. I doubt that if anybody actually sat and listened to the project,
and it's
of mine, a project of mine, or watched a visual of mine, of everybody, you had multiple people in a room, and if everybody had the same interpretation or whatever, I would bet against that. I doubt everybody would have the same interpretation for the majority of my stuff. That's how most of my stuff is, where it's required to think a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely.
And, I don't think that everything is. I don't think that I do the spoon feed too well. Again, because that's what I was mentioning earlier, was that it's definitely more of a social media thing. With me, would be my biggest weakness. The biggest holdback is definitely because, unfortunately, body of work when it comes to music is no longer what's in. It's all playlists and analytics.
Yeah.
So it's all singles and stuff like that. And again, I'm not very useful when it comes to just producing one song and moving on. I'm not saying that I can't do that, but if it's not a feature, it definitely makes zero sense for myself. Typically.
What album is Rockin' Chair on, and what's your new What album is Rockin' Chair on, and what's your new Angel song you sang in Murfreesboro? Rockin' Chair is on the album The Demise of a Dreamer, which we'll be playing that music tonight.
And Angel was on Demise of a Dreamer as well.
Okay, so
The Demise of a Dreamer.
That music is on this album that we're about to actually get into here soon. So, y'all, Zach, you got anything else you want to add before we take a break?
No, it's actually about that time.
He said it's about time. No, all right,
y'all.
Man, it's TrennyyRayy and Zachary Oneal Outzen. We in here for this little interview / music review. I'm not gonna be reviewing his music. We're gonna be playing it because I've already heard it and I know it's dope and I know it's good. So, if it's playing on this show, it means something. I don't hate on nobody. I give everybody a chance, if that's what you want to call it. I play everything. I don't hate. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this break. Bye.
Ooh, where's that hit? Play that hit.
This is Zachary Oneal Outzen. Check Play That Music Review Show. So let's hear that hit record. Let's go.
Skip the line for $5. That's back to back. We gon' play your track. Send 2 submissions. Play that, player.
We're back in it. TrennyyRayy in the building. Would it be? We're back in here again. We're gonna get right up into it. What we talked about was his new album that's about to come out next week, titled Dreamer. It's the second part of his series, which is 3 parts. The Demise of a Dreamer was the first part. The Dreamer.
The Demise.
Did I say that right? The Dreamer? Yeah, the Dreamer is the second.
Dreamer is the Demise of a Dreamer, Dreamer, and the Demise.
See, I got it wrote down, y'all. All right, that's what we got. And he's also got a new single that'll be releasing next week, also the week after tomorrow, called Child of God. So y'all be on the lookout for that as well. And we're gonna get right into this music that he sent. So he sent his new, it's not a new album, but it's sort of new. The Demise of a Dreamer, which was shot a short.
It is like I said, it is relevant if you haven't heard it before listening to the one that does drop in 2 weeks,
Yeah. Now there is a short, well, it's an hour. I think it's a little over an hour long, ain't it?
Correct. That explains everything. Explains everything. Explains everything. From a fictional standpoint, but still, it does help. It does help you out. Yeah. I do recommend listening to Everything in Order.
Yeah, most definitely. You need to go watch that.
I do recommend watch. The more you watch and listen in order, I do think the better the experience is. It's the way it was the way it was intended to be listened to, and
most definitely. Let's get this big screen on here.
Same reason why I said for you, once playing the title track, same reason why I said to use the first 5 is, because I don't, you don't want to get too confused in rooms. I do think it's better experience the more order there is.
First one we're gonna get into is the one that's releasing with the album next week.
Well, no, this one is out. This song's out.
Yeah, the song is out. This is called Dreamer.
It is the title. It is the title track.
Let me see. We might have to watch an ad. We're gonna get you paid. Oh, hold on. Yeah. All right, we're about to get into it. Can you hear that?
Yeah. No.
You can hear the music playing or no?
No.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
I'm still here, but hold on. Let me.
Let's try it like this.
Get my snack ready, man.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Hold on, I'm going back.
We're gonna start it over again, and this is called "Dreamer" by Zachary Oneal Outzen. This
title track.
This is the title track of his album, which will be releasing next week. So y'all go ahead and pre-order. You got it pre-ordered? Can they pre-order it?
No, we're not doing a pre-order. We're just doing a single and short story the week before.
All right, so y'all be waiting for this to drop, man. This is his titles for his album, and let's get it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, man. Living life on a prayer. Yeah. Said living life on a prayer. Why do you expect from a dreamer? But to live life on a prayer. So if we let the dreamer die, so if we let the dreamer die, and accept the dream didn't come true, does that mean the prayer don't get answered to? So Lord, I come to you, cause I can't quit praying to you. I can't quit praying to you. I can't. Hello, God. Yeah. Yeah, I said though, it's me, Zach. I'm fighting back. I repeat, hello God, it's me, Zach. Oh yes, I'm fighting back. All of the voices that are trying their best, influence all the choices. I'm asking you, can you take the wheel? Please do not tell me that it's too late to heal. I got some questions, okay? Let me start off by asking, what's a man? What's a man of God? I repeat, a man of God. Don't tell me society's definition of a man. It seems that they only see a man convincing when they told a gun in hand. No, that don't sound like a man. No, I'm not saying necessarily kill it, but no hesitation to knock him right out the picture. Place the finger right on the trigger, and don't you show no forgiveness. Don't you show no weakness. And before you leave the house, before you say goodbye, check the mirror, check the eye. You better make sure that tear won't try, won't even think about the fall out the eye. Cause step one to being a guy. Oh yes, you're told that you better not cry. Said, is that a man? No, please, no, I cannot not comprehend what's a man of God without a woman of God but by his side. Oh no, it sounds like a lonely ride, a lonely and a painful ride. It's hard to hide. Shawty told me I'll die alone, and I kinda agree, so it hit me. Cause don't they say that the truth hurts? I'm not gonna lie, it left stain on 1,000 shirts. I question my worth, sometimes question my purpose of my own birth. Like ask, what do I bring to earth? Oh yes, hello earth, I repeat, what do I bring to earth, bring to the planet? Oh no, I cannot take a single second for granted, but I feel like with that statement, it brings a hypocrite. Oh no, gotta shake it off, I can't quit. Okay, nothing further than it, but of course I give the THC a quick hit. But ask me how I'm feeling, well, right now, I'm feeling lit. A brand new cut, brand new fit. Like how you doing? No, I'm not conscious. That's because a dream just got to say goodbye. That does not mean that another can't say hi. Because Lord, you know I can't stop praying to you. I can't stop praying to you. Hello God, oh yes, I somehow will not back down. No, I will not let the demon take me now. Oh yes, I know he's after. I can hear the laughter, I hear the chapter. I know that he's trying to capture. And I pray for all of the loved ones that have turned unrecognizable. It's criminal. Please remind them that they're special, and without the drugs, that the life is more than capable of being beautiful. They're a miracle. Please, I know that in this life, so many days will leave you second guessing, and so much guessing, and so much stressing, and so much to be addressing, but I can't fail to mention that every set of 24 is a chance in a brand new door. To the ones that dream, I hope you dream forever, and we can dream together, and maybe pray together. Here's my heart, use it as a place to pray forever. As a place to pray forever. As a place to pray forever.
That was Zachary Oneal, Outzen, Dreamer. We'll go ahead and give it a like because we support around here. Look, there goes Chaka Take Myself. If y'all ain't seen that, y'all can go ahead and check that out. That was 3 years ago. That was when I had my studio.
That was dope. No, that was dope. That was cool. I still think that was good.
What, that music video?
Yeah, I still think that was cool.
I like how you had like that little intro up in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, not the intro, but like it was like you did the little.
Oh, and we did that same thing, that same exact thing today, or that would be, it was about 2 years before its time.
Yeah.
It was about 2 years before its time. No, the one I never town. I still wish.
I know.
I still
Why
would
do you use
do. Huh?
You want to talk about that?
I mean, just in general, if we did I just think we could. There's always a chance. If we could ever have the right, I just say that we ever have people that
The
would
right
play the
people.
character.
Yeah.
Play the character. I think you know that a show could be done.
You
A
know,
show could be done.
I honestly feel like
A show could be done. A show, a movie.
I honestly feel
Whatever.
like we can make a short film.
Yeah.
I mean, we was already gonna do it. You know what I mean? And I had to get inside of your mind to understand it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And I didn't do that fully, and I'm sorry for that, bro. And I will
Nah,
admit that. You hear me? I'm being
huh?
real with you because we was planned that we was gonna make a short, like we was gonna do your script, and we just never did. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. But
But
we
can do
if
it.
we whatchamacallit, I do think I think we're about to be at this point have to be something different. But I do think it can be done. I definitely have ideas, Uh I definitely have ideas,
Well, this next
especially,
one we got. Let's see.
just in general, whether it be a short film, a film, so, in my heart, I wanted to do a series or a stage play. That's where my heart has been. I either want to do something for the stage or the series. That's just where my heart is. Besides the books,
Yeah.
in the music, because the music in the books is obviously from but as far as a group thing, and an acting standpoint and that type, I want to do something either for the stage or a series. That's what I personally, and I know I hear you on the short film, but I personally, my short film ideas is more of I have more of a vision as far as from the one man, unorthodox, low budget standpoint, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all low budget, but you get what I mean, just where it's as minimalistic as possible.
Yep.
Where it's less is more just about an individual character's story. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus as far as some of the ensemble ideas that I have, in my heart, especially, since everything is, less is more budget, you know what I mean? In my heart, series or stage play is what makes the most sense, because I do think series works the best just because it gives everything kind of time to develop. Where series is a very similar approach as books. That's why I like books. You don't have to get in a rush and everything. Movies. I have movie scripts, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some cheese.
Yeah.
Movies is a completely different thing.
That's for
As
sure.
far as like I said, as far as my short film vision, truthfully, I do kind of like the idea of what a one man thing can do, especially if you gave it to somebody. That's all I'm saying. If you gave a one man concept to somebody that's already figured it out social media wise, you tell me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you gave it to somebody that's already figured out social media, it's already figured out, their phone or whatever. They're doing this one man thing. And the way that things are today, where, TikTok or whatever the heck that they're doing out there works out. The one man, I do like the idea of a one man short film of what that, what I'm saying, can be over time, and that's kind of no different, as it's not as than just Christian music in general, not especially from the non-traditional standpoint.
Well, another thing, Christian music today, I mean, whether or not God's in it or not, it ain't the same as it was.
Well, I do think, like I said, I remember first off, I think that it's, Christian music, it's got God. It's gonna have whether they say God, it's gonna have a message of God. At least it should. It should. It's gonna have a message of God, or even a message of God's word, or God, or or what He wishes for us to do, or love that neighbor, or what, or whatever. I don't mean whatever as in a whatever.
And I can mean that by my music, because a lot of people would probably say I'm mixing, Christian with secular or hip hop.
Correct. Yeah, trust me. I've had,
Ray Charles, he's an example.
Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been, making Christian message-driven songs about life, since well before there was even any other option to listen to of that. Now you got, other places that are, to listen to something like that. But they're definitely, when I was first making music and first figuring it out, I mean, when I was realizing I was a Christian, when I was realizing I was a Christian artist, it was more of on the, it started off more on the desire of just knowing I don't want to, I'm not hip hop. I figured that out, making music, quickly, yeah, I rap until, in my opinion, until I'm blue in the face. Doesn't make me a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. There's nothing about my music other than the fact that I rap with it that is hip hop. Nothing. I might have, listened to a lot of hip hop. I enjoy hip hop. I work well with hip hop. But there's nothing about about me as hip hop. That was, I think that was how it started, as far as finding Christian music, because that came after regaining faith. So those two didn't coincide with each other. But I think it started, when I first started making Christian music, though. Now that was definitely weird because you don't know where to play.
Yeah.
My Christian music was definitely a 1-in-1 when I was making it. Because everything's got Christian message, but then there's also the meat to it. I'll say the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This album right here that we're about to get into, the intro, is it rapping or singing?
So this one is, it is more of a singing oriented album as a whole, especially as it develops. But there is a few rap tracks. The intro is a rap song. It does have I think it's got 5 total rap tracks on the album. Just like the second one's got 3. Second one's got 3 rap tracks.
Well, everybody, this is the intro to The Demise of a Dreamer. This album, I can tell you when it was released. It was released 11 months ago. It's on all platforms. You type in Zachary Outzen.
May of last year, first week of May.
Rocking Chair is one of my favorite songs. He's actually going to be playing that tonight. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to get through these songs, and let's get it.
So this is where it started.
So Lee, I guess they need an explanation from Zachary. Of how we even got to Zachary. I guess it's complicated to see. So I'm doing better now. Actually, not a bad day now. No, not today. But should we give a warning before exploring? Maybe it is something not worth ignoring. Again, so maybe a warning of exactly what they're about to endure. No, please don't have no fear. But still, it's a complicated story. So before we really get into the demise, way before the rise, maybe we should not complicate things. But maybe this is a story of complicating things. You see, how did we get to Zachary? Didn't I used to be Chaka? Oh, it's already starting to get blah, blah. Especially if this is your first time, your first rhyme. Maybe that's part of the problem. Why I got ticked? Oh, no. Let's see if this does a trick. Uh-oh. Pack a lunch. In fact, you better go ahead and bring a feast. You better make sure that you prepared to slay a beast. Are you ready now? Are you built for this? Come on now. Some people, they get killed for this. Oh no, this might be the last album you ever hear. I'm not saying it's the final song, but don't get me wrong. Working on the plan B and it's starting to hit me. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to make a decision. It starts a collision. Oh, that's just what happens. My feet won't stay still. I wish I could chill. They just go along with my thoughts. And sometimes they rattle off like 1,000 shots. But don't worry. At least on paper, I think I'm starting to do better. I'm starting to get direction. Starting to make the right selection. But I don't know. Maybe in the areas that count, I'm worse than ever. Lonelier than ever. Oh no. Where are we at? Where were we at? Where are we at? I'm sorry. Did I get off track? I guess I'm trying to prepare you for the battle of Chaka and Zach. How Zach had to take his life back. Oops, I'm sorry. Is it too soon for that? Again, I'm trying to prepare you for the fact. So is this really how you build up the suspense? By adding to the nonsense? Come on, I mean no offense. So why all the defense? I guess this is why I go crazy sometimes, right? Huh? But what do you call crazy, right? I'm actually a nice guy if you would just give me a try. Oh mine. Did we go off track again? I said I was trying to prepare you, my friend. Did we do it again? Do it again! Uh-oh. Explain how we got here. So will you actually finally tell them? Are you really ready to know how we got here? How we got through the demise. So that's all. Praise to Christ. Do you got something bogging you down? Huh? The devil trying to say hello now? Huh? Let's shake the devil down. Knock him down to the ground. Let's bury him now. What's wrong? Take every 6 or triple of them. Turn it down. Erase them one by one. 1, 2, 3. Tell them it's the A. You can get away with Zachary.
That was the intro. The Demise of a Dreamer intro. What y'all think about that one?
That was crazy. That is a crazy.
What y'all think about that one? That was a good one. That was a good one. I like it. You went a little different on that one. I ain't gonna lie. You went a little different on that one.
Oh, that's setting it up. I mean, that was, like I said, setting up the franchise, man.
You know, and that's the thing. Like, you know,
it's setting up the movie. Like I said, it's a whole thing. Like, I got a, you know, completely different tone that I'm going the intro and the that I got for the intro on the second one. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole story. Everything connects. Just even when you don't think it's connecting yet, everything connects. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that one was definitely you was more speaking, like talking to him than you was rapping. You know, that's being a poet. That's being a poet to me. You know.
It's all about the. At the end of the day, it's all about the. It's always been about the. We're getting it right. You know, I'm a sucker for the words part of it. You know.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've always said, you know, if I wasn't writing my own stuff, you know, there wouldn't be much value. You lose a lot of value. You know. For sure.
You know, that's the thing. That's the thing with me, man. I don't mind working with people. You know, a lot of people they let their pride get to the side. You know, and with me, when I'm collaborating with people and I work with them, you know, I help them in any way I can if they need help with lyrics. You know, sometimes I need help. You know.
Correct. Correct.
I just love that, and that's one thing about you, bro, that I love. Like me and you could be working in the studio, and I could be struggling with something, and you'll help me. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Same thing with me. Like, you know, you could be in there singing a note or something, and I tell you like to do this, and you'll listen. You know what I mean?
Correct.
You hear what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you were. I mean, I've always. I mean, especially as we've gotten older. You know, because I've definitely said that as we got older, you know, it's not just, you know, me and you. Yeah, we can make a song all day long, but it's not just the music. It can't be just the music, as far as even from a grad standpoint, just for a simple fact. You know, it's two different strengths.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It is completely two different strengths.
That's like I was saying.
Similarities. There's similarities, you know. So you got everything. There's been similarities, and maybe even influences, you know, and stuff like that. You know, but along the way on both sides, you know, I'd like to say both sides, you know, at least, but definitely, as far as the strengths at the end of the day, is completely two different things. There might be similarities as far as taste and stuff like that, but as far as strengths is two completely polar opposites.
Yeah.
Because I'm not technical. I'm not a technical person as far as just in general. I'm not technical. For starters, you know, the production is not. I can understand. Yeah, I can understand. I can come up with. I can lay the vision for you all day long. But that's not my forte to go in there and make a beat or play an instrument.
Well, you know, we all got gifts and things that, you know, we're good at. And, you know, rapping and singing is one of yours. Being able to write, direct, you know, publish a book. I don't know a lot of people who can write a book and at least publish it. You know what I'm saying? You've done that. I just got to give you that dap. You know what I mean? That salute. For real. I almost called you chocolate.
Yeah.
I can't help it. But before we begin, that's what the next song is. This is also off of The Demise of a Dreamer. We're gonna get right into it.
It's completely different. You should let it just play out. It would have been wild going straight into it.
This one got 670 likes, including mine. So let's get it, y'all.
Yeah, adjust the sound. There we are. There we are. It's quite nice. Before we begin. Alright, yeah. I'm a Christian, but until the day I go, of course I'll have some Doug. Let me go and start right. I send my love with a hug. Yeah, my brother Doug, but he's still a Christian. You don't get the masses, we'll take a closer listen. This should be the one that we cherish it forever. This should be the one that we always remember. And it stick out is clever, you know where we come together. So you don't dance, well, now's your chance. Cause of course I too have felt the pain. You know, the one that was left with the remain. You know, cards from the stain and it lingers on the brain. Yes, it'd be insane, it'd be so hard to explain. Yes, of course, it leads us astray. Please, oh, shorty, you look so broken. But yes, you're beautiful, and no, I'm not joking. Where's the THC? But of course, yes, I am drug-free. THC is not a drug, it's silly. And if I'm wrong for thinking that way, well, Lord, forgive me. Yeah, before we begin, yeah. What's your definition of a win? Tell me, gang, what makes your head spin? Tell me why the world make it easy to sin. Tell me what brings out a genuine grin. Before we begin. Settle down. I know I'm not the only Christian with the head in the 12. Not the only Christian trying not to get misled by secular world. Woo! I need calm down, need to watch my mouth now. What's wrong with me now? No, DJ, just go and play another sound. I think it's time that we go on and wild out. Well, of course, I brought Christ now. I don't think they like when I do that. I don't think that the other guys like it either. No, that's a fact. Oh, no, I think that I'm saying too much. What you expect? This is Mr. Zach. This is a Mr. Zach track. Did I not tell you that Jocker's not coming back? Did I not warn you the story of the demise? Oh, yes, it's on the way before we press play. It's a party. Gather round. Of course you're invited now. Why would you not? Oh, why so down? Come on, this is the time that we reroute. Before we begin. Yeah. What's your definition of a win? Tell me, gang, what makes your head spin? Tell me why the world make it easy to sin. Tell me what brings out a genuine grin. Before we begin.
That was Before We Begin. And we got some type of delay going on.
One of the best tools that I've rediscovered for creativity and productions is...
Let's get it. That was Before We Begin by Zachary, Oneal, Outzen from The Demise of a Dreamer. This next track we got is called Zach. This is probably self-explanatory. I mean, this is his name. This is probably going to be about my brother. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this one.
What would you say? What would you say? If it no stop, so your heart, how would you open up the day? What would you say? What would you say? Every day's a blessing, an opportunity for a lesson to be learned. Everything you got to earn. This is not a return, this is a brand new page turn. I think I see you now, finally see the crowd. This is a brand new rap, and shock is not coming back. God given name will do, singing my name is Zach. Singing my name is Zach. Oh, yeah. Singing my name is Zach. You know, short for Zachary. It's me, just me. The one I was put here to be. Okay, I was talking to Christ. Okay, no type of lies. Okay, yes, you could look in my eyes. I'm trying to find a way to line up the lines. Yes, I have paid my fines, and I searched through the view and searched for a clue. Oh yes, I've been through and through and through. I don't even know the words. Remove the swords, how to break the boards and strike the chords. Every day's a blessing, an opportunity for a lesson to be learned. Everything you got to earn. This is not a return, it's a brand new page turn. I think I see you now, finally see the crowd. It's a brand new rap, and shock is not coming back. God given name will do, singing my name is Zach. Singing my name is Zach. Oh, singing my name is Zach. And shock is never coming back. And God-given name will do. And singing that my name is Zach. Shock is never coming back. Singing that my name is Zach. God-given name will do. Singing that my name is Zach. And shock is never coming back. Shock is never coming back. Oh, every day's a blessing, an opportunity for a lesson to be learned. Everything you got to earn. This is not a return, this is a brand new page turn. I think I see you now, finally see the crowd. This is a brand new rap, and shock is not coming back. God given name will do, singing my name is Zach. Singing my name is Zach. Oh.
Hey. That was Zach from The Demise of a Dreamer. We still got some type of lagging going on. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online.
So what was you going through when you made that song, bro?
I mean, it was just, that one. So that one, as far as what it's meant to be, is actually more like an imagination of what one would wish, So that's more of, as one is figuring out, it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to just, you're getting older now. Everything, kind of leads up to the step one freestyle.
Yeah.
So like everything in the step one is more of like the, so the first two songs is more like after the fact, to get you ready to tell, for me to tell the story. Well, the next one is more like the lead up to the start of the demise.
Yeah.
More like, more like the lead up to the demise, The final track before the freestyle is kind of like the, the welcome to the demise. It literally says, "Welcome to the demise of the dream."
Yeah. I love that song. I like it. It's very mellow. It's real lighting.
Everything, again, everything has its individual place, but as far as where I was going to, as far as everything in step one after the first two, and excluding the freestyle and the song right before the freestyle, everything was going through a similar phase as far as more of just wanting something different, not just as far as in music, just in life, I mean, there's always, that's what it goes back to the whole series. The whole series in general is, more of a, there's that fear, I think, for anyone that hasn't made it yet, that really feels like they've got the goods to do so. And then there's that fear of, of waking up 40, 50 years old and, that voice say,
is it
could have been great. Could have been great. I could have been great. That just, that's the, there's always that, that fear, so this one, because as much as this is about dreams, and prayers, and much great things dreams and prayers have in common. Another thing they also have in common is nightmares.
Yeah.
Is nightmares, when you pray, unfortunately, I say unfortunately because it's not necessarily the way it, in my opinion, should be. But unfortunately, not we all, but a lot of us as humans, I'll say, I can't speak for everyone, I can only speak for myself, but I believe a lot of us as humans, when you pray, you have a habit of praying away the nightmares, praying through a hardship, praying through a pain. Okay? The prayer don't get answered in the way that you thought it was going to get answered, right? What does that feel like at first? A nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, why is this happening?
What happens to a dream if it don't come true? What does it become eventually? What's the opposite of a dream? What's the opposite of a dream? A nightmare.
Yeah.
A nightmare. Right. Dreams and prayers, I'm not gonna say the same thing, but if you could dream for either good or the bad. There's no in between. It's either God's side or it's the bad side. You're either on God's side. And if you're on God's side, you don't want nothing to do with the bad side.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just like you can pray one way or the other. There's no in between. Because yes, unfortunately, people are praying to the other guy just as much as people like myself and yourself pray to God.
Yeah.
So that, is where everything, comes from, is prayers and dreams and understanding what that stuff is even about. And I don't mean, stuff as in like it's, irrelevant, because it's all important. That's just how I speak, and I can't help that. God loved me anyway. But that's what it's about, is understanding prayers and dreams. Understand what to even do with that.
Understanding yourself too.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe you have 100% control of your feelings? Once a feeling is there, or do you think it's there to an extent?
It all depends on how strong you are. And what I mean by
could be individual based.
If you could be, I'm not saying this about anybody, because we all got our weaknesses, but like,
correct.
If you let that inside feeling or the decision win over you, and it's the wrong move, that's your choice. You know,
To me, I don't know.
you gotta own. You gotta own
there's
it.
different. To me,
You gotta own what you do.
to me, personally, I think there's different types of feeling.
Yeah.
One, there's certain feelings where, like, yeah, we come up with. But I do believe there's certain feelings that, it is bestowed. There ain't no stopping. It can go left for you, instead of right. They don't change it. They don't change the feeling. Life go on, but that don't make it go away. You see what I'm saying? They don't make it go away. So that's kind of my interpretation on it. That's a big part of it too, because feelings is where it all comes from. See, at the end of the day, feelings mother, you know what. So everything comes from understanding then self, but just understanding prayers, understanding dreams. Because again, through making Christian music and dreaming about all of that, you understand the correlations. If used correct, everything, there's a good way to use, in my opinion. A lot of that, these things that were given to us by God, is a good way to use them. It's a bad way to use them.
We got 7 likes with 2 people watching. What sense does that make? I guess people came in and just stopped through. That's what's up. Hey, if you like and subscribe, that's what's up. I appreciate you. Most definitely. You don't have to watch the whole time. We just support you. We appreciate your support and you stopping through. This next song we about to get up into is called Rocking Chair. This is one of my favorites. I love when he performs this song. I do.
Yeah, so everybody likes this song. This one's a cool.
My girlfriend likes this song too.
This one's a cool number to perform. This is, as I like to say, this one is my sweet spot type of track.
You're now listening to Demise of a Dreamer by Zachary Oneal Outzen. Let's go.
Pretty good.
Make it to the rocket chair, sit back and glance. Know that I've made right of every single chance. Family of my own, children and wife, or will I be alone? Will I live great and old? And what will the story be told? Well, I've done right by my fellow man. And will my plan be right of God's plan? Well, actually, there is no my plan. That much I understand. Yes, I've learned to comprehend. Well, I've done right. Done right. All right. Will I make it to the rocket chair? Get caught in the glare where I sit back and stare. Will I say I did it fair? No, I put in my share. No reason to compare. No damages to repair. My love was right there. Well, I always kept it true, but not afraid to dare. Or will I make it to the rocket chair? Will I make it to the rocket chair? Or will I make it right? And always gave an honest try to be an honest guy. I look up to the sky, it brings a tear to my eye, 'cause no one ever gets a second life. Oh yes, so when it's over, it cuts like a knife. Oh, I just want them to say that Zachary Oneal Outzen did okay. It's not just about these words today, because there's not the proper words that I could say to describe how I'm feeling today. to describe how I'm feeling today. Will I make it to the rocket chair, get caught in the glare? Where I sit back and stare, will I say I did it fair? No, I put in my share, no reason to compare, no damages to repair. My love was right there. Well, I always kept it true, but not afraid to dare. Or will I make it to the rocket chair? Will I make it to the rocket chair?
Boy, that thing right there is a hit. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all think I'm playing?
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's.
So the
I
fun
love
thing
that.
with the circuit,
I do enjoy performing that one.
That
I
song
like
right
singing
there.
it. I like singing that song.
I love it, bro.
I like
And the
singing
thing
that
about
song.
it is, you sound even better performing it live.
Yeah, I love singing that song. That's the type of music I like performing live. Though it's just like I said, it's that sweet spot.
That's
You
my
know,
favorite song.
I do. And as far as that actual song is concerned, I mean, I do think that is one of my favorite ones from the first one. It would definitely be in the top. It would definitely be in the top 3. You know, from the first album. Correct. The Miles Dream. But
yeah, that song right there, like
as far as performance goes, it's definitely one of my favorite ones thus far to perform. Now, there is a handful from the upcoming ones, which it is more of a balance as far as the tone and stuff or whatever. There's a handful from the upcoming one that will be, fit right in with the, the dancey, rocky side of my performance style, So I like, there's definitely more of a mixture of tempos. There'll be a lot of stuff that, I look forward to performing as far as from the second one.
I'm definitely looking forward to hearing your new album next week, The Dreamer. 18 songs.
I do think it's, as far as from an album standpoint, I think it's at least my most balanced one. I'll let everyone be the judges what's the best or whatever, since everything has its different purpose. It's hard to compare stuff for mine and my personal opinion. Just for one thing, everything's designed for something different. For what was meant to be a rap showcase, okay, well, this is meant to be more about the writing. Okay, well, this one needs to be more about the cinematic and the artistry. This needs to be, you see what I'm saying? Because I feel like this one is the first time that it's just the first album, which that brings it to that. I can actually just explain that. So the first album, as far as this one's concerned, was just it was about setting up the story. So therefore, that one was more about the artistry and the concept.
I can definitely tell.
Artistry and the concept side of things than a music piece. If that makes sense. While the second one, I do think more than any of my albums before, it goes with the album, but it really connects more from the freestyles. Kind of helps connects everything. This is the first, not the first, but I have done a lot of artsy stuff. But this is I do think the most that's been focused as far as song performance, 1-2 punch of performance and songs. This was, I did make more of an effort as far as making a song performance based project than what I think I've ever probably done. While the third one, since it is designed to be just different types of dance music, the third one would be not necessarily performance, but the third one is going to be very sound important, you know, very musicality. You know, the idea would be for more of a musical showcase.
Yeah.
You know, not a cinematic, not a song, musical, completely different.
It's choreography. I can't even say the word. It's put together.
Record, not song. Record based, not song. Record based.
Choreography.
Record based. You know, where beat selection is beat selection's everything. That type of thing. You know, where because again, that one will be different types of dance. So, you know, a little bit of reggae, a little bit of dance hall, a little bit of electronica. That type of thing for the last one, you know, as far as the music is concerned. You know, I do think this upcoming one, the second one, is out of the three at least, but I think just even for me overall is the most song, even though it is part of a storyline, it is also the most song and performance focused I probably have ever been on a project, because I've always prioritized something first over the songs and the performance, whether it be the artsy stuff, or whether it be just the lyrics, or whether it be showing them that I can rap.
You know, a song that it gives me that musical vibe of an example of what you did.
Say it again. I didn't catch what you said.
An example of like you're talking about musically, like you put a whole different spin on it. So like, you remember that song Christmas Time?
Yes.
That's gives me like that perspective of like how you went into it. That's what I got from hearing Rocking Chair. Like, not saying it's Christmas vibe, but like the whole idea of it. Like, not that you took that idea. And
because Christmas, like I said, everything's got its purpose. Like the Christmas was definitely the original concept piece for sure.
Yeah.
The original cinematic first, artsy first, not a music thing. You know,
I love that project.
Because, like I said, that's what the main thing.
That whole project.
As far as the third one, as far as the series is concerned, the main thing is everything was kind of designed to have a different point of focus. You know, especially because everything's been being done at the same time, but knowing that it was going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's all part of one thing and being split up, and that type of thing. Because the third one is technically a prequel until it goes to present day, towards the end, you know.
Yep.
So
this next song, "What Will I?" This is the last song we're gonna be playing from his Demise of a Dreamer. There's a lot more songs on there, but we're only playing 6 tonight.
Played five off of the Demise of a Dreamer album.
5 songs off of the Demise of a Dreamer album. The other song we played first was from his new project titled Dreamer.
Correct.
Will be released next week. So
no. A week from next Friday. But you're all right.
Next Friday.
You're all right.
A little mix up. But this next one is called "What Will I?" and we're gonna see what it's talking about. I have not actually heard this one, so let's get it. Say I've heard this song. What am I taking?
I've been broken, no, not joking. But yes, still hoping through the coping that I go no further than the token. All we once before had survived the sea. All we once before struggled with getting clean. And Lord forgive me for still smoking the green, screaming out that the world's so mean. I struggle with emotions, is it a permanent commotion? Zachary versus Jockey and the concept, blah blah. fighting with myself, or screaming out, or looking for the help, or getting the shout. As I think it's a must that I find my purpose, or when I'm past it, or when I'm gone, and somewhere wrong, and I'm no longer here, and it's trying to get what my dash represent, and I reach that final moment. Or when I'm passing, or when I'm gone, and somewhere wrong, and I'm no longer here, and they come find to care what the dash represent. When I reach that final moment, what all I leave behind? Oh, yes, Lord Father, don't mean to bother, don't mean to holler, but when it's over, won't be worth no dollar. It won't be about how many times I pop the collar. Will I be able to fly through the gates? Or will I be able to be blessed to see what awaits? And not a quick peek, or not just a week. Will I have truly been ready for eternity? Or will I have figured out the mystery? And will I have everything that's worthy? Or when I'm past it, or when I'm gone, and somewhere wrong, and I'm no longer here, and it could find to kill what the dash represent. When I reach that final moment, or when I'm passing, or when I'm gone, and somewhere wrong, and I'm no longer here, and they come by to kill what the dash represent. When I reach that final moment, all I leave behind.
Boy, I remember that song. I don't know why I act like I didn't remember it. So that song was actually the song that was on the intro.
In the movie. That was in the movie.
Yeah, that was in the movie. So
that was the one that was in the one in the movie. Correct. That
was another one of my personal favorites.
Yeah. Now that one.
That was one of my personal favorites.
Zachary.
Final moment. Yeah. Ooh, might do a remix or something. Shaka's like, nah, we ain't doing no remix. No, for real. That song right there.
My moment.
Rockin' Chair is still my favorite, but that one's right behind it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's right behind it. That one was. I don't know why I act like I forgot that song. That was on the movie. Yeah, I love that one. I ain't even gonna lie. I like that one. Well, everybody, he's got a lot of music. He's got a lot of music already out. You know, just because it's old don't mean that it's old to you. It's new to you. So go check out all his projects. He's got a bunch of stuff. The Dreamers coming out. This is part of the 3-part album series. He's got a visual with that album coming out with it.
Correct. There will be. So the first thing first will be next Friday will be the short story visualizer along with the single Child of God. I have been previewing that. If you've seen me do the ministry, I did preview it on SoundCloud as well already. On that one, it will be out everywhere next Friday. Again, I wrote a short story to go along with it. It's a fictional piece, and you know, we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how it goes. We got a bunch of stuff happening with the Each One Reach 4. A bunch of great people. I hope they watch it because we doing this for them, man. The podcast that I'm about to get into. I haven't really been talking a lot about it, but I'm gonna this music review show, it's not coming to an end, but it's coming to a close for the time being. Because we've got other things to be working on, and there's nothing wrong with reviewing people's music who needs interviews, doing all this and that. But the True Vine podcast, each one reach one. That's what's coming. We're doing a tour, a bunch of people involved, different counties surrounding, a bunch of great people. There's no reason why we can't do this for that. So that's what we're doing. That's what's to come. So the True Vine Each One podcast. Also, we got my album release September 7th. Tom D, Lewisburg, Tennessee. I've released a couple projects. Just to me, I've never had an album release, so it's special to me. It's very special to me, and Zach will be there along with a bunch of other people. If you want to donate, send donations to my Venmo. Make it. I'm not asking for donations, but if you want to help out in any type of way, you can send that donations. The tour that we're doing, we've got all the dates signed on here. If you can come up to that event, and show some love. It's about God, man. Like no other reason. Just a bunch of great events, great people. My album release is not on that sheet, but it's September 7th, and we're gonna have food. Tickets are $15. That's to buy your way in. Not about money, but like you're getting.
I don't think that's all the dates.
Yeah, that's not all the dates, but
I don't think that's all the dates. Because man, I think we need to get an actual calendar page together.
Yeah,
it'd be helpful. Just throwing that out there. If any of them ever see this, we can get a calendar page that's designed for that. That would be great. And, it could be public. That way, I could just let people know about the stuff, but also to help us out, because I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that's thinking that.
No, we got a lot of things that we gotta get on to. Just like the website we're working on. We're working on a Each One Reach One website. It takes time. We just got to structure a lot of things to get it right, and it takes all of us to do it. Just like my album release. This tour, we're not making you pay to come to this tour. It's free event. My album release is not about the money. We're charging $15 a ticket for you to come, but like fed, food and drinks, watching entertainment, and you're going to be in a safe space. See a bunch of great people. This is an exclusive event. You're not going to be able to watch this on Facebook or nothing like that. I'm ready to see what God can do for this, man. Like this is my first album release. Zach's gonna be him one also here soon. He'll probably be doing an interview about that later on down the road also.
It'd be more of I do want all you guys, of course, to come perform, but as far as from my end, it'll be just as much of a watch party as far as intents as it will be album release party. As far as from the music side, I wish to showcase what everyone has as a whole more than just my own music. I'll get up there, of course, and do what I do as well. Yeah. But as far as the music standpoint, everybody needs to kind of do their thing. It needs to be more of a come together purpose. I definitely plan on mine being more of as far as my end and my purpose, more of a watch party. I think it is time for something like that for me to do some type of event that is kind of a showcase a writing thing.
Yeah.
You know, I never did nothing for the book or anything, and I do think that my work, you know, that I think I can pull it off. You know.
Yeah, most definitely. That's how I feel. Like I've got there's no reason. Like,
As far as the music goes, but you know that's what I got you and all the brothers for. You know, not to say exactly. Like that, but as far as on that, as far as my CD release party, my vision for it, the music, you know, that's what I got you guys for. Not to say it like that, but
yeah,
I wish to push visual.
Yeah.
You know, just because at the end of the day, you know, I feel like, you know, I love music, but you know, out of all the gifts God gave me, you know, if I'm going to keep it, want to keep it writing, because there's a lot of different things you can write.
Yeah.
You know, and then the day we figure it out.
You know, like with anything you do, whether it's music or videos or short films, like I support you 100%, bro. You know what I mean? Always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's just like with your album. Like, if you need any help, bro, you know I'm gonna help you.
Likewise.
Whether it's finding a venue, whatever it is, we'll get it going.
Likewise.
Well, people, is there anything else you can add? Talk to them and tell them about.
Likewise. But what do you say? What do you say?
Is there anything else we want to tell them?
I mean, I think that we covered everything. You know, just if you haven't listened to Miles the Dreamer, listen to Miles the Dreamer. Check out Dreamer, coming soon. Excited about that. I really do think that is, you know, I like the whole project. You know, I like the whole series, but I am very excited about the second and the third. You know, because I do believe that they are closer to where I am at as a music artist. And the first one needed to tell, you know, get the story going.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So excited for the second and the third one from that standpoint go, but definitely excited to see where some of the other stuff outside of just specifically the music involves the music, but just specifically the music, you know, whether it be the visual or the upcoming short story visualizer. I do in the most immediate, you know, the short story visualizer that comes out. Not only is it designed to push the album, but also, you know, like to see what it does for itself as well. You know, again, it's only the length of the song. It basically coincides with the song. It's not a remake of Child of God. It's its own story. While the song plays its own thing, but you know, something different we're trying, and mainly just because, again, I don't like the traditional video stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see how combining the literature and music goes, and it's also good way to get back into the book mode, you know, as well as how that started in the first place, was just writing those, as far as getting back in the swing of things, as far as working on the second one of Woody Wonderful.
Well, I don't know if it'll be next week or if it'll be the week after that, but we've also got another guest that'll be coming on the show. He has his own label and also managed under my management. First to decide agenda. So we'll be doing his interview stuff in order. That'll be another interview that will be coming on the show and doing. And shout out to Agenda Texas. But you know, may God bless everybody that's in the chat. May God be with you. And salute to my brother right here coming on the show tonight, taking his time to talk about everything he's got going on. I support him in everything that he does. He supports me, and we're family. You know what I'm saying? We family. And until next time, man, you feel me?
Ooh, where's that hit? Play that hit.
This is Zachary, Oneal, Outzen. Check Play That Music Review Show. So let's hear that hit record. Let's go.
Skip the line for $5. That's back to back. We gon' play your track. Send 2 submissions. Play that, player.